Good morning, gurus. Welcome to the castle town of Kotor. Up there is a fortress 2,000 years old, and this town is also 2,000 years old, which is incredible. Look at this. Beautiful. We're going to jump. Bitcoin pumped to 106,000 last night. My Thursday, Friday videos where I was thinking that it's going to pump, they were correct. I thought we would have a dip on the weekend, but Saylor's been buying on the weekend. So no dip. Michael Saylor bought a few billion, must have been on the weekend as well. We'll jump into the charts. I'm only going to trade 4-hourly now. I'm going to be very defensive on my positions with tight stop losses. 4-hourly trades on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins. The time to go heavy was at 16K in spot and leveraged longs. Now I'm going to do breakout trades on the 4-hour at least. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Look how beautiful this town is. Look how old it is. And I climbed there yesterday. It's like a fortress up in the mountains. So beautiful. The fortress of a saint. What an old town. It's like hundreds of years old. And I would love, if someone knows, I want to do a little, let's see if we can see one. No, we can't see one. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and again the market is pumping. Bitcoin pushed out last night, and Ethereum pumped all the way to 106. Had a little bit of a correction just now. 106,700 is the new all-time high for Bitcoin, which unfortunately I closed my trade at like 101 or around 100k. It pulled back to a low of 104, so we could consider that as support now in this channel, but it is very high right now, everyone, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to do only 4-hourly trades, but we can see here now this channel that we're on, the only pullback, we got a pullback to 100k, 90k when it dropped about 2 weeks ago, and look, pushing to new all-time high. Volume quite weak on the weekend, but what's been happening, Michael Saylor's been buying anyway, it seems. There is an inverse head and shoulders here, and that is playing out. Shoulders, head, shoulder on Bitcoin. I'm not going to do very large trades now because Bitcoin is at all-time highs and very high. So I got to do only breakout trades. This head and shoulders played out. Target was 108,000, and it came close to there. It came to 106,700. Very interesting. And now we're pushing out again on the 4-hourly. Let's see if any pattern on the closer. On the weekly chart, the week finished. Crypto Guru Bot fired a blue buy back in 2023. We've made 564% since we were buying at the lows. It was 20k. Crypto Guru Bot, you get it in the master course. Bitcoin Indicator Bot, still a buy 8 weeks later. So we're pushing out going into Christmas. Let's go into the daily. On the daily, the top of this channel, we could say would be around 110,000. But we're not getting any pullbacks, which is very interesting. We had a very little one, but look, volume is a little bit dropping off the last day. Stochastic turning down. Let's go close, but I'm only going to trade 4-hourlies now because it's too inverse head and shoulder, target 108. There's not much pullbacks happening. Let's go into the hourly. We got to pull back to 104,091, and now it's pushing back up again. Little bit of a bull flag. I need to do only very small trades now because it is up quite high. But the problem is it's not pulling back. We got a little pullback just a few hours ago to 104. I don't want to FOMO in, to be honest. I'm feeling FOMO right now. That's why I'm going to be defensive. Even though it could keep pushing up, I want to be a little bit defensive and try and catch it on pullbacks. So I'm going to open at 104. I've still got trades activated over on Bybit. You can see here, I've got trades, my account 1.2 in the last week from 1199, 1.2 to 1227, back to 1.2 in the last week, still up around 425k. I don't want to give it back. That's my main goal. I've got trades on Ethereum 3,000, TON 4.9, CRV 89, Bitcoin 98,400, Sol 162, Doge, Bitcoin 97, and now I'm going to put trades. So I've got these trades laddered down. A little bit of a bull flag on the hourly. We got to pull back just before to 104, and now it's pushing back up, but the high was 106. To be honest, I am feeling a little bit of a FOMO here, so I got to control my emotions. I don't want to FOMO in at the all-time highs. But now the all-time high actually was 106.7, and it's not stopping, which is amazing. We got a spike down to 104 just a few hours ago, about 2 hours ago. But the high was 106. But the volume is a little bit dropping off. On the 4-hourly, it's turning up, the stochastic. And we've got this inverse head and shoulders, which is playing out. Shoulder, head, shoulder. But I need to be more I need to catch it on a pullback. It's too dangerous. It could, if I open now, for example, if someone was to open at 106,700 because of FOMO and then it spiked down, they would have been liquidated at 104. So it is a little bit dangerous to open now, in my opinion. But I have been conservative, but it is being very strong right now. But just a few hours ago, it was at 104,700. We got a lot of volume in the last few hours as well in that pump. Huge volume came in. Okay, I'm going to set it at 104,146. And I'm going to set 5 Bitcoin trade at 104. Here. 5 Bitcoin. Open long. 5 Bitcoin, $26,000 trade. At 104. Confirm. So that trade is now set. We've got trade at 98 and 90. I'm going to leave those open in case it spikes down and activates my trades. Let's see if we get a pullback. Now let's go into Ethereum. I don't want to chase too much here. I want to catch it on pullbacks because, again, if someone was to go in heavy at 107 just now, just a few hours ago, they would have been liquidated already. So be careful. This looks very bullish on Ethereum, to be honest, on the 4-hourly. Inverse head and shoulder is playing out. It didn't get pulled back at all on the weekend, which is very interesting. We got a pullback to only 3,800. Now we're at 3,968. I closed my trades yesterday at about 3,000, or the day before at 3,850. The spike took us to 4,026. On the 4-hourly inverse head and shoulder, so I'm going to just do trades on these 4-hourly candles. So if we measure out this inverse head and shoulders, target of this would be, we've got one target here where it lines up with the resistance of that trend line, 4,300. Let's go on the 1-hourly to set up the trade. We got a pullback just about 3 hours ago to 3,927, but very close. So I'm going to open the trade here. Actually, I'm going to open it here. So I'll open this trade where we are right now. Take profit for 9.6 risk to reward ratio. $3,967. So I'm going to open now on Ethereum. I'll do a 50 Ethereum trade, 20x leverage. It will cost me 10,000. Let's do 100 Ethereum because it's a $20,000 trade, which is 1% of my account, or 2% of my account actually. Confirm. So it's now active. Position size only 2.9. Why? Weird. It didn't activate all of it. It just activated a little bit and then moved up. Interesting. Let's see if it activates this trade. 36736. It's moving out. It only activated 2 of the 100 Ethereum. 36736 looks very close to activating. Let's see if it managed. And now it's active. And I've still got my Ethereum trade at 3,057 for 100 Ethereum. So now I'm active 367 for 100 Ethereum. Total cost of this trade $20,000. That's my Bitcoin and Ethereum trade. Now I want to see what else kind of. Bitcoin 105, Ethereum 3,900, Doge 40, World. Let's see how World is doing. World hasn't been performing that well. We got a little bit of a pump. Uniswap has been performing well, but pulling back. Uniswap pulled back when Bitcoin pumped. But we had a high at 19. Now we're at 16.7. 4-hourly trades I'm going to do. We came down on that big dip to 13.14. Clear double top on uni there. Double top at 18. Let's go onto the daily. Recent high in March we came to 16, but the volume is growing now on uni. Let's go into the weekly. Yeah, this is a big resistance place for uni. If it breaks through, then we've got 23 is one resistance, and next one 28. I like uni because of the narrative of Ethereum. 16. I'm gonna buy spot uni. I'll buy. Or should I do a leverage trade on uni? Yeah, I want to do just leverage breakout trades, to be honest. I don't want to be holding spot. I want to be very cautious up here. Okay, uni. The low we had was here on that spike down with Bitcoin. Oh no, when Bitcoin spiked down, it came to 13. Recent low we had was 16.20, so it's very close. Let's go into the 4-hourly. 4-hourly had a double top and then pulling back, but that looks like a little bull flag forming here. Pole and flag on the 4-hourly. It's getting support here, so I'm going to add a long to uni. Perpetual long. I'll do order by cost. $20,000 long on uni at the current price. With 20x leverage, it will be a $391,000 trade. The leverage is a little bit too high. 10x leverage, liquidation will be 15. Not much of a difference. Okay, then I'll ladder in. So I'll do 10,000 now, and if it pulls back, I'll add another 10,000. So it'll be 195,000 on uni. Confirm. 16.95, but uni's already pumping out a little bit. So I've got my uni trade at 16.95, Bitcoin at 104, Bitcoin at 98, Doge, etc. You can see all these trades down here. So I've got them down in case there's a pullback, and I've activated this Ethereum trade, which is 100 Ethereum. To be honest, I'd like to activate this uni because it hasn't recovered after Bitcoin dropped. Look how it pushed out as soon as I activated this trade. Interesting. Uni's pushing out right now. Look, as soon as I put it, it just pushes out. Interesting. As soon as I activated, added the trade, it just moved straight up. Weird. But there's all little orders ahead, you see? See, 16.716. Okay, my 11,000 uni. Let's see if it activates. Close. 16.723. It's fighting it. Okay, I'm going to leave that trade. This account 1.2. Oh, look, it's about to activate. Uniswap is activating. All orders activated on uni. So then I've got my other trades down. There's going to be 7 dings of the bell. If you want to join us in the Telegram as well, there's 523 of you online. I have observed since 12 hours as there was high leverage liquidity at 105, 106, and then got wiped out in like 4 hours. Now we're consolidating between 100 and 106. We've got a high leverage liquidity at 98. Wild super peanut, people discussing. Alts will overtake Bitcoin. Ethereum is getting more inflow, but I remember it's not getting strategic reserve. That's also correct. Bitcoin is getting strategic reserve. My Uniswap and Ethereum trades active. There's no pullbacks that much on Bitcoin because of this strategic reserve. So my long is at 104. Let's go back onto the 4-hourly on Bitcoin. We're not getting much pullbacks. But just a few hours ago, after it pushed out to 107, it pulled back to 104. But that's a clear inverse head and shoulders on the 4-hourly. So we could really push out here, even to 120. Better I wait for some kind of dip to activate those. Let's join in the Telegram. ETH is getting more inflows, people discussing. I'm hoping for a little bit of a correction. Bitcoin inflows more than Ethereum before, but right now in current conditions, ETH is getting more inflows compared to Bitcoin. I don't think that's correct, because if you take, yes, on the ETFs, but if you take into account all the whole world is currently buying Bitcoin. 110, pull back to 98, which is beautiful. So everyone discussing, you can join them in the Telegram. All the links are down below if you want to trade like you're seeing me do. Going underneath, John Cena follows me, by the way. If you go underneath, sign up to Bybit, 60k bonus. Best for liquidity, best for trading, my favorite exchange. If you're getting liquidated or anything like this, Weex gives $200 sign up. JamesCryptoGuru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. So I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO, to be honest. So right now I'm going to be very defensive. I'm going to do just breakout trades on a little bit of pullbacks. I'm in Ethereum and Uni, but there are tight stop. I need to set the tight stop losses. However, if Bitcoin's pushing out like this, Ethereum and Uni will follow, in my opinion. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. You have to do your own due diligence, everyone. Not financial advice. These are my trades. The time to go heavy was 16k. Remember, I'm only opening 2% of my portfolios in trades. Never rest more than 3% of your portfolio. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.